Russian President Vladimir Putin has ordered his defense ministry to dispatch Russian forces to maintain peace in eastern Ukraine's two breakaway regions after he said Moscow would recognize their independence.
For more on the escalating crisis in Ukraine, we have our Eum Ji-young on the line for us. Ji-young, fill us in.
Yes, Mokyeon. President Putin ordered Russian troops to maintain peace in eastern Ukraine's two breakaway regions. This came after he signed a decree to officially recognize the two rebel-controlled regions of Donetsk and Luhansk in eastern Ukraine as independent entities. He made the announcement during a live televised national address that lasted for almost 1 hour. Take a listen.
In this regard, I consider it necessary to make a long overdue decision to immediately recognize the independence and sovereignty of the Donetsk People's Republic and the Luhansk People's Republic. I asked the Federal Assembly of the Russian Federation to support this decision and then to ratify the Treaty of Friendship and Mutual Assistance with both republics. These two documents will be readied and signed as soon as possible.
His decision paves the way for Moscow to openly send military and weapons to defend Russia-backed rebels against Ukrainian forces and possibly extend to a larger war or invasion of the country.
Now, responding to the decree, the White House says President Biden will sign an executive order to impose sanctions on the separatist regions.
Yes, that's right, Mark. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki noted that an executive order will be signed by Biden that prohibits new investment, trade, and financing by U.S. persons to, from, or in the separatist regions of Ukraine. She also made it clear that these measures are separate from and would be in addition to the swift and severe economic measures that they have been preparing in coordination with allies and partners should Russia further invade Ukraine. The U.S. also plans to cut ties with Russian banks, banning U.S. financial institutions from making transactions for major Russian banks. Britain also vowed to impose sanctions on Russia, calling Putin's announcement as a breach of international law.
It's a violation, a flagrant violation of the sovereignty and integrity of Ukraine. It is a repudiation of the Minsk process and the Minsk agreements, and I think it's a very ill omen and a very dark sign. And it certainly does not seem to me that it's certainly an indication, yet another indication, that things are moving in the wrong direction in Ukraine. The UK will continue to do everything we can to stand by the people of Ukraine, with a very robust package of sanctions, as you know.
Europe has continuously warned of sanctions from the 27-nation bloc should Russia recognize the separatist regions as independent, as it could break a peace agreement in the region. Prior to the signing of the decree, amid escalating tensions, Ukraine called on the United Nations Security Council member states for an urgent meeting to come up with measures to guarantee the country's security and ease tensions with Russia. This is all I have for now, but I'll bring more updates in our later newscast. Back to you.